Welcome to the model of ninth wave. Superior inventions for financial markets using 369 forecasting research and development.
Alright friends, welcome back. It is time to review the measured moves as per the frequency vibrations we discussed in the previous video. This is carry forward and validation of that process. So we had these three heights we created from the frequency detection system. Please watch that video. So we left off on 14th. That market is going, sorry, on 12th. The market is gonna go here or potentially here for reversals, and then in the medium term, which is intraday, it is going to vibrate through these measured moves. So let's check it out. So we left off like this from here, that potentially is gonna go here, and then this day happened. So, and our rule is that we're gonna go from pivot to pivot, and then we are going to see the maximum stretch up and down using these blue levels, where algos will take the market up and down. So okay, this was the last place. Let's continue. So there we go. So we are able to hit that. Came back to balance point. As you can see, market rotates around these balance points, and so we have to find the endpoints as well. Now we're doing this on the internet, so we can only estimate what we can share, but this information which we shared and the heights, now you can see this is what we said, which we went through for 6 weeks. Now you can see it really transpired as expected, right? So we have everything in the video before it happens. So there we go. So he said, okay, just keep this 3 sticks and see how things will rotate, and you can at least get a better idea of what's going on. And if you can see roughly, right, 4120 to this stick was around 38 points high, and the other sticks too. And then we say also from the low, obviously this one did not do anything, so we're gonna go to the high, and then we are going to use the second stick. That's why we have multiple sticks. Now these are profitable sticks, and then we move this stick to the top of this value balance point, algo point, where we say go long and short, and then we got this point. Now this point overlaps what we projected based on the highest frequency. It did go there, and it reversed 20 points, and this was already given on Sunday or Monday, I think Sunday night, when we produced it, right? So alright, so there we go. This is, and then we keep moving our sticks forward from pivots to pivots. So now from this bottom, this was the height. Now we have a duplication, which basically means this height was already identified from weeks, going on for 6 weeks. This is the 7th week. Eventually they have not broken the frequency yet, right? The frequency was the low to high. The frequency is not broken yet. So this frequency is still active. You can see that it shows up. So they spiral through the distances, let's put it that way. Hard to explain that. And then we are going to go and put this on the top. Confluence is the way to go, right? On the bottom, this big stick needs to be put somewhere. Right. So this bottom, right? So it is, they all came together in this area. So this was a good reaction. Now we are here. Right. So we have this reaction point. So you know this way in advance. Now this one did not work out on the bottom one. Now there is a methodology behind entering the system. So we don't blindly enter. We are locating critical points in advance. That's the whole thing. So this line, if I put it on the top of this blue line, right, took us where it needs to take us. So we have a duplication, bigger bar from the lower swing, this bar from that swing. Yeah, it looks very, there are few possibilities. This is all if then else thinking man's game. We don't blindly trade. There are other things going on behind the scenes you're not aware of. People who are part of the banking, hedge fund, coaching system, they know what's going on. Now once we reach there, right, the point was, does it work? So we got some reactions, right? We got this top, this bottom, this top, and from this top, right, from this guy we got this top. So there are three things telling us, so vibrations are working, right? So now the question is, once we get there, how can you trust it and how can you trade it? For that, we need to understand a lot more information behind the scenes. So this, actually we're not talking about anything else right now. We just wanted to show that these blue lines has a measured move inbuilt into it. This is how we plotted last time. This is the use case for it. Now there are advanced use cases where we do measurement targets through these systems too. But what I showed you from last week, we wanted to validate that. So what we will do is we'll continue this validation process. Until I see a change in frequency, I'm not going to change it at this point, right? I'll keep it the way it is. These vibrations from these offset levels are working. We are dealing with probability space. Alright, thank you very much.